Hello there, welcome to the Quarter to 3 live stream of Nantucket. This is not the music for Nantucket. I was trying to trick you guys into thinking I was going to live stream Hat in Time. No one fell for it. My name is Tom Chick. I'm here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific. Except for I took a week off for the holidays and I had the frickin' flu for 5 days. The tail end of that, still feel a little queasy, but I am eager to show you guys this cool game. That's what Nantucket sounds like. Nice, somber soundtrack. Turn that down a little bit. There you go. Quick reminder that I actually live stream what you guys want me to live stream on Wednesdays. So if you'd like me to live stream something, just type into the chat channel, I vote for, and the name of any game that's on Steam, pretty much anything on the PS4, most EA games. I don't have an Xbox One. Nobody does. They're superfluous. They're ridiculous. Xbox Ones? What? Don't request something on that. So I can't stream that. What else? I can't stream from my Switch. And I don't have a Neo Geo. But otherwise, any game you'd like, just type into the chat channel, I vote for. So this game is, let's see, is there any other bookkeeping? You can find me on Twitter at QT3. I've got a website at quarter3.com. And if you enjoy this kind of stuff, please check out my Patreon campaign at patreon.com/TomChick. There we go. Now the rest of this live stream is going to be about Nantucket. This game is not in early access. It's not even out yet. This will be out on January 18th. The developers are some Italian folks called Picaresque Studios. Not picturesque. Picaresque. This is not a roguelike. Do not be tricked into thinking it is. Go ahead and pick some things. What you can do, we don't need the tutorial, is set it to, it's not permadeath. Well, yeah, I guess it is permadeath. There's one saved game, and if you die, I think it's grayed out. But this is not, like I said, it's not a roguelike. You're not supposed to die, and when you die, you reload. So if you do this for the one saved game, this is more like Iron Man mode, I guess, where if you die, you have to start over. I'm not going to do that here, because I'd like to make some progress. I've previously done that before and died a lot. You can't change your picture. That's okay. This game is, as you would know from the tutorial, it is supposing that you are the lone survivor of the Pequod, the Ishmael fella from Moby Dick. It also assumes, and I don't think this is the case, it seems to think that Moby Dick lived. I don't think he did. Maybe I'm forgetting the end of that book. Alright, to start off, let's see, let's get us a crew. It always starts at this date. You always have a map of, you're going to have the same map. There's no procedurally generated terrain or anything. But there are randomized spots on the map, I'm pretty sure. And you get little historical tidbits here. We are going to discover a new whaling area, and a ship has gone missing, the Willie. We're going to see what we can find out about what happened to the Willie. Here's me. Captain Wolf, lay is what percentage of the money I earn. It's not very elegantly said. As I hire crew, I don't pay them, they just get a percentage of the amount. Cabin boys have no traits. You just bring them along and they eventually level up, and then you can get them a trait. Alternatively, you can hire someone like this who comes with skills, which are important for ways that we'll find out. Your prestige limits who you can hire, and also the size of your ship. Right now, your starting boat, I think it's called a rotten sloop. Not very glamorous type of boat. Can hold 3 people. So, let's see. With my prestige, I do want a captain. Let's go ahead. So, I don't want to waste all my prestige. Well, alright. So, Abraham has no traits, whereas Ed has evasive maneuver. Now, alright, we're going to hire Abraham, and then let's get a couple of hunters in here. Donald and Floyd. Alright, so there's a little skill tree for each class, and this is just telling me what skills they've got. So he's going to have extra hit points. Floyd has a special ability, basically for fighting other dudes. If I were to get in it. But I'm going to hire both of these guys, I think. Oh, now here we go. Sickly. Floyd is sickly. He's got fewer hit points. We might leave Floyd home. This guy here, generous trait, means he gets more money. I don't know how that makes him generous. And he eats more. Donald. Alright, well, let's hire him. And you know what, Floyd? Fine. Wait, why can't I hire? Oh, because I've used all my prestige. No, I've got one more. There we go. Cornelius. How about Cornelius? Let's see. You can't swim. Certain whales love to knock you out of the boat. Cornelius, that's, yeah, that's not a good trait for a harpooner. You know what? Fine, we'll hire him. Alright, and then finally, let's load up on some goods here. Let's see. Questions. Lord Kosk wants to know if I'm the cabin boy. No. Hey, so it says it's like sunless sea, but above the ground. How derivative. Chris Hornmuscle says, doesn't Moby Dick end with the whale basically dragging Ahab away into the depths of the ocean? Well, yeah, his corpse drags Ahab down into the sea. Oh, you know what? Am I thinking of Jaws? I know in Jaws, the shark's corpse... The shark's name is not Jaws, by the way. Don't want to hear you guys calling this shark Jaws. That's dumb. The shark's corpse drags Quint down into the sea. Am I conflating that with the end of Moby Dick? I know that Ahab gets tangled in the ropes, but hasn't Moby Dick been killed and he sinks? Or does Moby Dick live? Huh. Alright, as we buy stuff, it tells us how many days it'll get us. We're basically going to go ahead and get 200 days worth of stuff. Water is super cheap, but you need a lot of it. Food is expensive. You don't need so much of it. Grog, even more expensive, but you need even less of it to go further. And then wood for repairs and whatnot. Alright, so we've got about 200 days worth of stuff. We've got 24 spaces left in our hold, and we have no money left. So let's go out and do something about that. Alright, I have a few minor complaints about this. This is still a couple of weeks away from release, of course. So maybe these will be changed, but right off the bat, I don't like the loading time when you're leaving a port. Alright, that wasn't so bad. But when you're going in and out of ports a lot, it gets annoying. So time is paused right now. Nothing's happening. I've got this little alert just saying, hey, you've got a quest. Discover a new whaling area. I think the game always starts you with this. There's narwhals up here. You go check that out. And this you don't always start with. You never know. Alright, so here's where the Willie was going. So one of our jobs is to sail along the path of the Willie to Kororareka. Kororareka. Is this New Zealand? I don't know what that is. And then we'll see if we can find out what happened to the Willie along the way. To show you my ship, let's see. Try to do not so much Tomsplaining and actual playing here. Chris Hornbustle says the whale lives. I don't think that's right. I have to reread that book. I guess I could just skip to the end. Alright, so your ship consists of basically stations. And then there's some things like its hit points, its hold size. When you have someone at a station, that affects abilities. So for instance, my guy... where's my crew? Cornelius... No. Oh, no. Abraham is at the steering wheel, which is called the quarterdeck. And it gives me plus 2% sailing speed. If I were to put Abraham up here, it would give me a better field of view. Instead, Cornelius, one of my hunters, is up there. He's not good at seamanship, but I need someone up there. So he's up there. This poor guy is stuck down in the hull. He just repairs hold. He just repairs damage if we have any. And then me, the captain, I just get to sit in the hammock. Oh shoot, I forgot to do something. It's okay, I spent too much money, so I can't do it anyway. So I'll show that to you guys later. Alright, so let's go up here. I'm gonna go check out these narwhals. Now, a couple things as we're sailing. These icons up here show me any modifiers that apply. We've got the wind at our backs, so that's what that means when it's green. So we're getting a good 6 point. Well, we were getting 6.1 knots. Now we're barely a knot because the wind has changed direction, and we have a little event. This one right here, men traits are like viral. They're traits that can spread amongst men. So, for instance, Captain Wolf could get Gourmet or Slop Eater. All right, I'm going to do this. All right, so I just gained a trait from someone. And I have found a whale. This is not part of where I was supposed to sail. This can just happen as you're going. So let's go and have a battle. All right, I have to kill all the enemies. Sometimes there are other prerequisites. It is cloudy. I don't think there's a way to retreat. I did a whale battle once when it was stormy, and my captain was struck by lightning and killed. So if I know that's going to happen, I might not want to chase a whale in stormy weather. So this is pretty straightforward. Oh. No, it's not, because we don't want you. Wait. Assign, and assign there. So I'm just putting everyone who has hunting dice in the boat. I'm just going like all out aggressive at this point. It's a baby narwhal. Nothing's going to come of this. He has 3 hit points, the poor little guy. And this is what he's going to do to me this turn. Think of it as kind of a card. Oh, Cornelius, who can't swim. It's reminding me. So now I roll dice, and what this shows you, I don't know if you're used to seeing it represented this way, but these are the 6 faces of the D6. 3 of them have harpoon strikes, and 3 of them are empty. As long as I get 1 strike. Now, for some reason, Donald's strike does 8 points of damage. My own does 7. I'll look up why that is in a minute. I drag this effect to the whale, and it kills him, and the whale doesn't even get to fire off his ability. And that was it. So that's what happens when you fight baby narwhals. They won't do much to you. I got 2 blubber out of that and 1 food. And 6 morale, 1 morale. For some reason, oh, Abraham, who sat back on the boat, he got no morale. I got a point of prestige. If you remember, my prestige limited the level of people I could hire. That goes up just by whale hunting, and we get XP. Alright, so let's now continue. Oh, and I found a hunting ground. Wait a minute. Alright, so these are just narwhals, December 21st to March 19th. Alright, so it's active, but I'm going to go ahead and go up here, because I'm going to get extra money for uncovering this little hunting ground. Now, the wind is at, yeah, so I have no wind going. It's not the direction that matters. This little droopy flag means there's no wind. I'm becalmed. Let's go ahead and take out another baby narwhal while we're here. What? What are the odds of that? Alright, so a narwhal's tusk strike does damage and causes an effect, bleeding, which is persistent damage over time. I'm not going to let him get away with that. Wait, what? I thought Cornelius had a hit. What's going on here? Alright. Getting spanked by a baby narwhal. This is very embarrassing. Oh, alright, so it's sunny. A mirage randomly strikes a crew member. So Donald is stunned by a mirage. Cornelius and Wolf are bleeding. Wait, you guys saw that. I had a strike. What's going on here? Why did it not let me use my roll? Look, strikes. I don't know what happened there. That was alright. There was some sort of mismanagement going on there. That should not have resulted in that much injury. Alright, that's the hardest 2 points of blubber I ever earned. All right, now that we have injuries, we might want to. I'm sitting here. One of the features of the forecastle is that dudes heal up in the forecastle. Let's put Cornelius in the forecastle, and then I'll take a turn up in the crow's nest while we sail on up here. And if I just open this as we go, we can see Cornelius healing up. Alright, so the men are playing dice. I can go join them, and I have a 50% chance to lose or gain money. I'm not going to gamble with them. We can also speed up. There's no reason not to run at triple speed. Alright, Cornelius is healed, by the way, so let's put him back up here. As we travel, I will show you here. If we look at this sailor, you can see he's slowly gathering XP as he travels. My main character, his special ability here, open-minded, gives him extra XP over time. I just like getting that so he can level up faster. Alright, fin ahoy. So this is where we now are going to investigate. This was our main quest, is find out, are there whales here? We just went through a storm, by the way. Oh, Chris Hornb also wants me to pronounce forecastle correctly. I'm not saying foxhole. I'm just not going to say it. That's just not how people talk. Tom Ross saying he also got hit by a cold just before the new year. I got mine like, oh, shoot a monkey. I didn't mean to put him in there. All right. So if his roll hits, they're just a little defensive thing, which in longer drawn out battles might be helpful, but here it's just it means, if anything, it'll take me a little longer to kill this stupid baby narwhal. Was I just misclicking before or something? I don't know. Alright, get some blubber, there we go. Some morale, some prestige. Now, let me show you over here real quick these numbers. Here's just the stuff in my hold. You guys, you can see that. There's the food, the water, the grog, and the wood. I don't have any way to render blubber down to oil, so I have 0 oil. Here's the blubber I've got. Here's just my capacity. This right here is my average morale. Cornelius is elated. He's got a morale of 11. He's just skipping and singing and whistling and annoying everyone. Abraham's kind of down in the dumps. He's a little depressed. This gets pretty high. I've had it like in 50 before I die. I'm not really sure what numbers you want to look for, but we're doing fine right now. This right here is the damage to the ship. We're fine. I guess we took a little bit of damage coming through there. This will use up some of your wood. And then here's your current speed. These are the modifiers that apply. This just tells me that I'm in a stormy area. Ship wear is plus 100%. All right. Okay, we're still trying to get to... Oh, we found the little whaling area. Wait a minute, June 21st. Okay, so this is an inactive whaling area. There's nothing for us to do here. Now, I'm actually going to try something I haven't really done much. I'm going to try to, like, just sail around the storm. There we go. And then let's just come back here and then hunt narwhal until we've got plenty of blubber. And then we'll go sell it, and we'll go find out what happened to the Willie. Hey, Silhouette wants to know, why are you sailing northeast instead of following the blue track? So the blue track, Hazy Silhouette, is a quest. I was coming up here. I also had a quest to uncover this whaling area. We'll do this quest after we've got some whales. After we've gathered some blubber. Okay, we just want Cornelius, Donald, and me. Because we just want these hits right here. I'm not too worried about... This is the equivalent of killing rats in the basement of the tavern in an RPG. I do wish there was a take all button. There is not. Oh, and this is telling me, by the way, hey, you did this quest. Nice work. Go back to Nantucket and get your reward. Left Empty says, is Tom merely killing the mammals as the excuse to at least carry back some fat? Yeah, blubber. We're definitely stocking up on blubber. I think we've got like 8 blubber pieces. For some reason, Donald does an extra point of damage with his strikes. I'm very proud of him. Up to 10 blubber. So this, by the way, you'll note that there was a little flag that said how late we were to our destination. That just tracks whether or not the wind has gotten you there earlier or later. Alright, so adverse wind. Crew members damage. I think this means we do less damage, as we'll probably see with any strikes roll. Yeah, we're doing fewer points of damage because of adverse winds. All of this is just a formality. Which is one reason this is not a roguelike. You don't want to have to play this bit over and over and over again. You'll see this is fogged out because it's inactive. This one is not fogged out because it's still an active hunting area. And we're probably going to be hunting here until we fill up our hold capacity of 64 with whale blubber. Things get really exciting. We might have to fight 2 narwhals at a time. Oh my gosh. Tom Ross says the game's UI looks a bit like a Cryptic Comet game. Now, Tom Ross, I get what you're saying, Cryptic Comet. Vic Davis had the... He made all of his games using Adobe Air. So there's a lot of clicking and dragging. What Picaresque Studios is doing is they're trying to make everything look like it's played with paper. Like, see, this is on a table. And these are... like cards, and this is an unscrolled map with little bits and pieces. So yeah, it does look a bit like that, but it's not. Wait, what happened? Did I screw up again? Heavy drizzle. All right, well, that doesn't matter. Roll. No, okay, I think I just got bad rolls. All right, let's see. How are we? We've got, we've still got, oh, well, we've got more capacity because we're eating our food and whatnot. So, time is paused right now. Wherever I mouse over, and this is a little, the information at the top tells me stuff about where it is, whether or not I've been there. There are a few filters you can mess with on the map here. Here are the prevailing winds that I can ride around. This right here is whale hunting grounds, and this is any quests right here that I may have. It's my little quest area. You'll note my main quest, Rise from the Ranks. There are story missions that come through here. Alright, so we're just going to keep hunting whales. Alright, so let's see. Cornelius is a non-swimmer. So, here's the deal. There's a 50% chance that I can remove this stat from him, but also a 50% chance that I will pick it up. Now, one of the early whales we're going to meet is I think a humpback whale has a special ability to knock you out of the boat. I'm not going to risk picking up for my captain non-swimmer, so that guy can just deal with his own trait. Here we go.
Way, hey, roll and go. Our boots and our clothes, boys, are all in the pond. To be rollicking randy dandy. Oh.
I wondered how long this is going to take. This is my favorite shanty in this game. So turn up the sound and enjoy it. I'm going to shut up while it plays. Oh man, it stopped the shanty when the hunt began. Oh man, I would have just sat there and listened to the shanty if I'd known. Ah! Hopefully it'll start up again when we leave the combat. The rollicking ranty sea shanty in this I love. They got some guys from Bristol to do sea shanties, and there's a few of them that pop up every now and then. Alright, now we're talking 2 narwhals. The color coding is just to distinguish them, which one is doing what. Alright, well. We'll take out the orange one first. So, heavy drizzle means crew science sides don't work. You're probably going, what? What's a science side? So these are hunt sides. They're science dice that a scientist character can throw. So they don't work in the rain. You can't do science in the rain. I don't know if you guys are aware of that. Pony Carnival says that narwhal has a family. Yeah, well, so do these sailors, Pony Carnival. They've got mouths to feed back home. Alright, Donald Cornelius, they're a little bit dinged, but they'll be okay. And that Rollicking Randy shanty isn't playing anymore. Dagnabbit. So let's see, how much longer do we have? So, March 19th, so we've still got another month that we can, hunt in this little area. Narwhals are not very lucrative. They just drop a little bit of blubber. Well, baby narwhals especially. I think I've gotten to the point where I think I've got like humpback whales can have like 20 blubber. Like that's what I've started to find. All right, so as a mirage, Donald was stunned by a mirage. Nice work, Donald. Now you'll note this is kind of important timing-wise. I get to apply my ability first. So even if this thing is going to savage someone with his little attack here, if I take him out, he's not going to get his ability resolved. So the narwhals are at a bit of a disadvantage. Alright, speaking of disadvantage, we're now full. No, we're not. Yeah, we are. So we have 64. Let's see, should we drop some food? Yeah, let's go. I mean, narwhals, it's just small time. Let's head back to Nantucket. So, it'll take us 6 days to get there, assuming current sailing speeds. If the wind is at our head, or if this storm slows us down, you'll note this is saying, you're 2 days late. 1 day late. Didn't matter, though. Alright, because of the abundance of food, one of my men decides to be a picky eater. He rummages through the stores, choosing the most pristine vegetables and leanest cuts of meat. So if I stop him from doing that, Abraham's going to lose 5 points of morale. And his morale is at 0. If I let him do it, he's a gourmet. Now, here's something that bothers me a little. I've got a couple of interface complaints, and here comes one of them. Okay, so I have to choose right now. Do I want Abraham to lose morale, or do I want him to acquire the trait gourmet? Alright, well, what does gourmet do? What does that mean? It's green. It's a good one. There's no way to find out right now. Now, I haven't seen too many crazy traits. I'm kind of familiar with most of them will become familiar over time, so that's not as big a deal as some of my other complaints that I'll bring up in a minute. But I'm going to go ahead and let Abraham be a gourmet, and then let's go look and see what we've done while we're sailing into Nantucket. I'll just pause real quick. The spacebar pauses the game. So, Abraham, as a gourmet, 100% morale effective food. Okay. So, as he eats, he gets double morale for eating. So that's good. I was glad I let him be a gourmet. Alright, let's enter the harbor. We automatically sell all of our blubber. We had 22 pieces of blubber. We had no oil, because we don't have what are called try-works, which is a way to distill the blubber down to oil. Whale oil. Based on their prestige, they get a certain amount of the lay as their pay. And they get $39 of it. I get 427. There's a new newspaper available. Let's have a look there. Maine, welcome to the State to the Union. Naval hero Stephen Decatur killed in a duel. Astronomical Society of London founded to promote astronomy. All right, let's get the reward for discovering our new whaling area, and this quest is still outstanding. Now, here's a weird thing in this game that gameplay-wise I understand, and I approve of it, but narratively, I don't know what they were thinking. So, here's my ship. It's a rotten sloop, the Melville. I'm going to want to upgrade it later. We'll get into that in a little bit. Upgrade, I mean trade it in for a better ship. But in the meantime, let's upgrade it. Let's improve the quarter. Wait, where's Forecastle? Forecastle. Foxle. Nobody says Foxle. I'm calling it a Forecastle. This is going to give us, if we, right now there's nothing in there, but if I research hammocks, no wait, where is that? Where was the thing that had ledgers? What am I looking for? Nothing I can do. So here are the upgrades I can do. Okay, for instance, my hammocks give me 1 hit point per day. If I upgrade my hammocks, I'm going to get 2 hit points per day, faster healing. But in order to do this, I have to research it for 90 days and pay $200. And then when the research is done, I come back here to pick up the research. I have no idea what narrative that... what are they getting at with that idea? Now, here's what I was looking at. If I wanted to install a poor ledger to get extra income from whale stuff, I could build a poor ledger. But I can't because I have these requirements. I don't have this requirement, which is a man with captain's cabin skill. Similarly, look here. Stoves. I need a man with caboose skill. For a surgical kit, I need a man with sickbay skill. So your dude's limit, and for Triworks, which would let me distill blubber down to oil, I need a man with Triworks skill. So my crew limits a lot of what I can do. What's this one over here? Yeah, and if I want cannons, I need a man with cannon skill. So, but what I am going to do, this will give me a bonus to sailing speed to go from poor sails to standard sails. I click this. Yeah, I didn't need that. And then in January 1st, 1820, I can come back to Nantucket and pick those up. And that's the only research I can have going in Nantucket. Now, one of the things that does is I should go to other places and get research queued up in those other places as well. As someone pointed out, this little guy right here makes it look like a Cthulhu game. He does look pretty horrified. Alright, we've got plenty of food. I can sell some of that. We don't need to carry so much. Stock up on water. Buy 2 more grogs, a couple more woods. And we don't need to go. We could fire our dudes. If you let someone go, you lose prestige. Now look at this, though, by the way. My prestige went up considerably. It's 14, and you can see right there a breakdown. Base prestige 1, hunting prestige 10. I have an item right here, Ahab's doubloon. Gives me +3 prestige. If I give it to a crew member, he gets a bonus to morale. So actually, you know what? I think we will fire with this guy. Let's get a good... Alright. So Alex... Oh, look at all these skills. He's got no negative traits. Good. Alright, so let's hire Alex. Oh, and you know what? Should we get rid of this guy here who will drown to death? No, not yet, because we don't have the prestige to play with it yet. Alright. All right, here comes the loading time. Every time you want to stop in and, sell your blubber, here's the loading time you have to wait for, which seems a bit long for this game. I mean, it's not on the Nintendo Switch. I don't know why it's taking so long. All right, we could go pick up some more narwhals. But actually what I want to do... wait, how much money do I have? Where is my money? Here we go, 500. At Horta, can I do upgrades? Yes. No. Oh. Why are these question marks? Let's come out here to Horta. I mean, I know the question marks because I haven't been there yet, but is that variable by game? I want to queue up another research. I can't. All right. You can check out the newspaper. There are goods to deliver to Honolulu. We're going to get $400, 250 XP. We need 25 cargo space. We don't have that much. We have, where can I look at my cargo? Come in here. We could make it if we sell a little bit of stuff. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Just sell some water. So let's see. No, I'm buying. Dagnabbit. Fortunately, with water, it's not a big deal. Oh. Yeah, that would have sucked if I'd done it on any of the other goods. All right, 64 minus 25, so that's 20, 35, 30, right? Did I do that right? Now let's go take this mission. All right. Mig UK says the same picture in every port. It's a little disappointing. It is, especially when you get down to like the South Pacific, and you're basically looking at a Nantucket type visual. All right, so just to be safe, you know what? We'll pick up. So I was gonna say, should we sail back here and then follow this path to see if we can find out what happened to the Willie along the way? But I think we're not going to. All right, let's head to Honolulu. With an excess of grog in the hold and a small crew, a few people start to take more than abundant rations. I see no problem with this. Someone's a drunkard. Or everybody gets -2 morale. Our morale is 16. We can handle that. We are low on water, so we're going to stop here and get water. With a bunch of food. People want more food. Nope. So this is a recurring event. This idea that people, that your sailors are, they're greedy. They want to keep eating and drinking more, and you have to keep them in line every now and then. Tell them, no, you can't have more. You only get your limit. So they're basically constantly taking -2 morale hits because of this. All right, gluttonous crew member has been stealing food. So basically, I lose a food, and Donald gets lazy. Now, I know for a fact lazy means his skill, his main ability, loses a point, which is bad. I don't want anybody to be lazy. Tell the rest of the crew what he did and leave him to his mates. We lose food. Donald could become solitary. And they beat him up, basically. The rules must be followed. Rules breakers must be punished. Pass the whip. Or leave him be. It's not a pressing concern. Yeah, I don't want to get lazy because that'll make me lose a skill point. So, Donald, sorry. We just whipped Donald. He'll heal up quickly enough. I assume he will. Do I have to put Donald in the hammock? Let me just see if he heals normally. Really, Donald? Alright, I have to let him sleep in the hammock. Alright, let's see. Donald could become gluttonous. Oh no, I could take away his gluttonous. What does gluttonous do? Oh, extra food consumption. Let's try it. Shoot. All right, now we're both gluttons. Dagnabbit. Hurry up and heal, Donald. All right, fine then. Give me back my hammock, jerk. By the way, you will note, all right, our quarterdeck is staffed by Alex, who is level 10. He gives us plus 20% sailing speed. If we put Alex up here, doubles our field of view for looking for stuff. Right now, we're more concerned with sailing speed. All right, we're going here. We want to get more water. And we want to get some research queued up, of course. There's a new issue of the newspaper. Let's check that out. All right, I'm about to show you guys the thing that really bothers me in this game. Oh, man, there's no quests. Just news. A bunch of scats on strike. Greeks found a statue. Big whoop. Land Act enacted. Cheaper land from New West. All right, fine. And I can't do research here. All right, let's load up on water. Look at the big cool ship you can get eventually. Oh man, I want to go back to the Rowdy Randy shanty.
On a western ocean passage, there's none that can compare, and the smartest ship to make that trip is Belena, I declare. And the wind is on the quarter, and the sails are full.
So I hate to talk over the shanty, but one of our crew members is giving us a quest. We're going to take his quest.
You need not try it on, for we challenge all, both great and small, from Dundee to St. John's. There's the new-built Terra Nova, she's a model without doubt. Oh, yes. The Arctic and Aurora, you know so much about. There's Jackson's model sailboat, the terror of the sea, but you couldn't.
I think that means I get to keep more of my money.
On the passage from Dundee. And the wind is on the quarter.
Donald wants to visit his sister in Florida.
There's not another whaler a sail in the Arctic Sea can beat the old Belena, and you need not try it on, for we challenge all, both great and small.
So here we go. Once again, you have to keep people in line. -2 morale. So from 19 to 17.
Carries canvas and barely raises steam, and Captain Gay with the errand boy goes plowing through the stream, and Mullen says the Eskimo will beat the moon lot, but to beat the old Belena,
Should I take the... I'm not going to take the risk. That's just fatal.
She'd find it rather hot. And the wind is on the quarter, and the sails are full and free. There's not another whaler a sail in the Arctic Sea can beat the old Belena, and you need not try it on.
So we just got a message that our upgrade is available in Nantucket.
Great and small, from Dundee to St. John's. And now that we are landed, where the rum is mighty cheap, we'll drink success to our captain for guiding us so that deep. A health to all our sweethearts and to our wives.
All right, we'll go into Honolulu. I bet they can do research there. All right, here's something that really drives me crazy, and I can't imagine. I don't know what they were thinking. So, my captain... Actually, where can I look at my captain's stats? Can I not look at my captain in here? Oh, here we go. So, as you can see, I've been acquiring traits. I've been risking getting some traits, not others. This idea of traits as little viral influences that move around amongst your men, that's really cool. And, you know, when your guy has a trait, you mouse over it and you look at it. Oh, that's not my guy. Here's Donald, for instance. Donald is a glutton. He eats more food. And he's generous, so he takes less money, I believe. Yeah. Here's a skill he's got. Now, can you only have 2 traits? No, you can have more. Why do I have to... Seriously? Traits are huge. They're a fundamental part of this game. You know, your crew is a fundamental part of the game, and what distinguishes your crew and makes different crew members important, one of the main things, I should say the main thing, well, maybe their skill and their level, that's important, but second to that are their traits. Why am I limited to just looking at 2 traits at a time in this little window here? What is up with that? And it's the same for all of these. There's plenty of real estate here to show me more than 2 tiny little icons for traits. I don't know what they're thinking. That's just not a deal breaker, but it's a deal sourer. All right, let's get a research queued up here. How about you guys queue up extra damage for the harpoons? So $200, 90 days. That seems to be the standard going rate. Oh, and we looked at this. Jobs, let's see. Deliver goods from Honolulu. Okay, so we can do this one. Although we do need 50 cargo space. So, Kororareka is just a little ways south. Kill Valdez Dan. What? Some sort of a crazy giant octopus, but I have to be level 10. I am not level 10. I don't feel like with this ship... let's see. Let's do it. How much space do we need? I mean, it gives us XP. 50. Alright. Is that a 50? Yes. Well. Oh, shoot. I pressed the wrong direction. It's not so far away. So, I'm being more of a merchant than a whaler here, I confess. Previously, as I've played, I've discovered little whaling grounds along the way. Right now, we only know about the 2 narwhal areas near Nantucket. So we can come down here, and then we can follow this all the way back to find out what happened to the Willie. Oh, and we can stop by Florida on the way back to visit Donald's sister. Alright, let's see, what are these? Oh, right, just telling me we have a quest. Right, the tech reason. Cornelius has leveled up. And he can now choose a skill branch. Alright, he's a hunter. Hunters have 3 different branches. We're definitely going with the harpooner. Later you can, well, actually, what would survivor be? Oh, give him extra hit points. And it gives him a hunter skill, which we can hunt for food out in the wild. He's less inclined to starve to death. This gives me a special bonus, a special ability during combat. This means he's immune to bleeding. Oh no, he inflicts bleeding. You can blind. And what is this? This is for fighting other dudes. Let's go ahead and just make him a harpooner. Alright, so he's a harpooner. He now has this ability. It's one of his die sides. Will be fasten, which will keep a whale from diving. Or shark, or whatever you're fighting that tries to dive underwater where you can't attack it. And no research here. Alright, so now we're going to need to load up on actual goods. Yikes. Alright. Yikes! I'm out of money. Alright. Alright, this is okay. Let's go make some money now by killing whales, I hope. and visiting Donald's sister. Maybe she'll give us some money. So the Willie was supposed to sail out here to Korororeka, Kororareka, whatever. We just sail back to Nantucket.
Safe and sound at home again. Let the waters roar, Jack. Safe and sound at home again. Let the waters roar, Jack. Long we've tossed on the rolling main. Now we're safe ashore, Jack. Don't forget your old shipmates. Rolly, 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 ride-o. Since we've sailed from Plymouth Sound, 4 years gone or nigh, Jack. Was there ever
Oops.
now, such as you?
All right, man overboard.
I,
Throw a rope to save him.
we've tossed on the rolling main.
Hey, so which one is Cornelius? Okay. Is he the guy who can't swim? He is. Tie a rope around another man and send him to save him. There's a chance they'll both die. Send a whaleboat to rescue him. Wait, what? Why would I not do this one?
Oftentimes have we laid out, toil nor danger fearing, tugging out the flap sail to the weather earing.
Not much of a choice here. Alright. I guess if you didn't have a whaleboat, pursued by high winds, your ship enters a storm too quickly, rolls dangerously, right?
And the time went slow, boy. Who could choose a rousing stave? Who like Jack or Joe, boy? Long we've tossed on the rolling main. Now we're safe ashore, Jack.
I'm okay with this. Someone taking damage. Yeah, we're okay.
There she swings an empty hook, not a soul below now. Number 7 starboard mess, Mrs. Jack and Joe now. Long we've tossed on the rolling main. Now we're
What?
safe ashore, Jack. Don't forget your old
alright. Alright, that was close. Let's drop in here and get some wood.
Fair or foul the weather, hang your flipper for a shake. Now a drink together. Long we've tossed on the rolling
Wait, no.
main. Now we're safe.
Yeah. Oh, I don't have any money to buy wood. I'm going to sell a grog to buy a wood. Let's see, do you maybe have a quest? No. Duarte the Killer hijacks another ship. American Pioneer. Oh, Daniel Boone died. That's sad. And some Portuguese upstarts. All right.
Around Cape Horn we're bound to go. Hoo-dah, hoo-dah. Around Cape Horn in the ice and snow. Hoo-dah, hoo-dah.
Those aren't the lyrics.
Blow, boys, blow for California. There's plenty of gold, so I've been told, on the banks of the Sacramento.
Yeah, we lost a little water. That's okay.
In the month of May. Hoo-dah, hoo-dah. Around Cape Horn is a bloody long way. Hoo-dah, hoo-dah, hey, oh, go.
Ah, here we go. So here's the Willie. It is rapidly sinking. We can board it and look for goods. We can look for supplies. Oh, so money, supplies. I can try to get prestige, which I don't think is worth it because it's the same prestige I'd get killing a baby narwhal. Or just let it go. I'm gonna risk a crew member for the money. Yes, got the money.
There's plenty of gold, so I've been told, on the banks of the Sacramento. Around Cape Horn to Frisco Bay. Hoo-dah, hoo-dah. Around Cape Horn in 91 days.
Alright, so Donald's gonna go visit his sister.
of gold, so I've been told, on the banks of the Sacramento. 91 days to Frisco Bay.
Oh.
91 days is damn fine pay. Hey, oh, blow, boys, blow for
All right. Well, one of my guys got killed.
so I've been told, on the banks of the Sacramento. So sing and heave and sing.
All right, Donald. Nice work.
Them hands spike ring. Hey, oh, blow, boys, blow for California.
Seems like a very inappropriate tone for this music to take.
Boys, blow for California. There's plenty of gold, so I've been told, on the banks of the Sacramento. Woo!
And thus Donald dies. All right, well, let's go pick up another hunter. Was Donald the one that couldn't swim? By the way, ding. Yeah, Donald was the one. No, it's Cornelius who can't swim and who now has... Oh, dagnabbit. Donald! Got shot by someone. Oh, whoa, whoa, yeah. Okay, so I've leveled up. I've got a skill point. I can now... I'm going to boost my hunting skill, and I now choose from this skill tree. It's the same the other guy had. I'm going to take extra hit points. Because I don't want to die. Okay, let's go to Nantucket. No, wait. Let's get another hunter and then just go... Oh, there's no narwhals. The narwhals are out of season. Maybe there will be a mission we can do in Nantucket. Oh, and we get our upgraded sails. And we don't... Let's see, before we spend any money, let's see. Alright, I've got 2 points of prestige to spend. Floyd, you were there before, right? Alright. John is an orphan. Lay goes to the captain if the character dies, and he's got extra hit points. I do like the idea of John joining us, but we don't have enough prestige. You know what, we might... Let's see what jobs we can do. Discover new whaling area. Alright. Let's get our reward for that. Oh, and we got their prestige. Okay, good. We're good. Watch this. Alright, now we have just enough prestige to hire John. And we are golden to check out this new whaling area. Buy a grog. Yeah, we can totally load up. And queue up a new... Yeah, let's queue up a new research. This improves our cargo space. Yeah, why not? Alright, here we go. Now there's going to be some more whaling. I think this next one is... I think now we... Like, I presume the way the story quests go is they introduce you to successively harder whales. So we're now about to graduate to, I believe, humpback whales. So this is not a, wait, what? Where's Richard Holt saying is complete junk? Rise of Legends is... Richard Holt, are you calling Rise of Legends complete junk? What? Yeah, Cornelius unable to swim. You know what, should I just try it? Especially if we're about to start fighting humpback whales. Because they'll knock him out of the boat. I'm not going to do it. I can't. It's just too reckless. Oh, a shark. Alright, well, let's fight a shark. I don't know why we're sending a whaleboat after a shark, but... and then, John, welcome to the party, pal. 2 sharks. Alright, sharks, if I'm not mistaken, do a thing where they'll... oh, a great white shark, yeah. A newborn and a young. Where they will go underwater to where you can't attack them for a turn. Let's see what they think they can get away with. Yeah, not these guys. Cause, now, whereas sharks, the things that you're fighting... I don't know if this is true when you're fighting other dudes, other men. but all of their things will fire off. I only get to pick one of mine. It's not like all of my guys get to go. So this guy's thing here is going to get canceled, but this little shark here is still going to get to, I think is it going to dive or just attack? Let's find out. Yeah, it attacks. So it inflicted bleeding, 2 points of damage. And a mirage. So nice work, John, you're stunned. Some level 3 hunter you are. Oh, alright. So shark's nibbling on Cornelius. Cornelius is bleeding. Random sea creature gets stunned. Haha. See how it feels, shark? Alright, so fasten. I could use that, and it would, in addition to attacking him, oh, it causes bleeding. It would stop him from diving, which it's not going to matter because he's going to be dead. But that will matter with bigger whales that have a ton of hit points and do mean things like dive away where you can't attack them for a turn. Alright, sharks don't have blubber, of course, but we will dine on some fine shark meat. And we will also put Cornelius there in the hammock. Oh, there was no... So it's not a hunting ground. It was just sharks. Alright, well that was terrible. I have no more quests now, right? Oh, right. Shoot a monkey. To pick up your reward. Alright, let's go here and get our reward for delivering goods. You'd think the people to whom I delivered the goods could give me the reward, right? Oh, wait, Richard Holt was telling me what he was saying junk was. Keep changing every... Wait, what? Age of Empires 3? Is that what you said was complete junk, Richard Holt? Rise of Nations? I don't know, I can never tell what Richard Holt thinks is complete junk. Alright, let's go to the newspaper boy to get our reward. See what news there is. Terra Australis spotted again by America. Alright, what? Have we not discovered Australia yet? Is that what that means? Orsted awarded with the Copley Medal for his electromagnetic discovery. Magnets, man, how do they work? Another merchant ship looted by Paco the Coward. Man, if I was a pirate, I would not want to be called Paco the Coward. That's a terrible name. Oh, yeah. Richard Holt thinks that Rise of Legends is, quote, complete junk. That is insane. Yeah, Rise of Legends is great. I miss that game a lot. I mean, what a way to go out for big, huge games. And easily the single best interface in any real-time strategy game ever. Sell a little bit of food. We don't need quite that much in food. That's some of that shark meat we sold. And buy another one. Alright, well, I don't have anywhere to go whaling until those narwhal areas are active again. Oh, Richard also saying he can't figure out Rise of Nations. It's pretty confusing. If you can't figure out Rise of Nations, I don't know how you're dismissing Rise of Legends as complete junk. Alright, let's go over here to Peterhead. And check that out. Maybe get a quest to find a new whaling area. Or oh, wait, no, go back to Nantucket. Because I believe they give us money for... Yeah, for realizing there were no whales out there, just sharks. Alright, I get my $200. Unveil the Grace's destiny. Alright, so that's another... There's a ship a ship path that we can follow. Frankly, I'd rather be whaling. Another reason, too, that I think you don't, this is not a roguelike. The early stages of the game uh, aren't really meant to be played over and over again. You're eventually going to get a few of these and then sail around waiting for them to come in season. And that'll determine when you go where. So until you discover a few of these, which involves getting missions or stumbling across them, getting missions from different ports to investigate different areas, there's not a lot to do. Alright, where was the Grace going? Same thing. Oh no, Honolulu. The other one we were investigating was going here, right? Well, whatever. Let's check out Peterhead first. Where do we have? Although we do have new harpoons in Honolulu. Now let's get Peterhead into the equation. When do these? Let's see. June 21st and December 21st are when these come. So on the way back, maybe we can grab some narwhals. I'd really rather be fighting more lucrative whales, though. Wait, Richard Holt says, maybe I'm missing something in Rise of Nations, but it seems significantly more complicated than Rise of Legends. Yeah, Richard Holt, you're insane. You've never played Rise of Legends, if that's your takeaway. Rise of Legends has way more systems than Rise of Nations. It's got the asymmetrical sides. There's no equivalent to the asymmetry of the factions in Rise of Legends in Rise of Nations. If you play one side in Rise of Nations, you can play any side. If you play one side in Rise of Legends, well, you're a third of the way. Fourth of the way? Third of the way. God, I don't even remember how many races there are. There's the Aztec Stone Cats, there's the Desert Genies, and there's the Steampunk. Am I missing a fourth? No, I think it's only the 3. That makes me sad now. Alright, let's see. We cross a rocky area. The ship from +2 to +6 barrels. Oh, yikes. With due caution, you can recover something. As you cross, you notice some debris among the rocks. Oh, right. We can risk damage to the ship to get barrels of stuff. I'll risk it. Yeah, we got food, we got water, and we got wood. And there was a little rocky area we crossed. Alright, so here we go. I guess this is probably like, what, Scotland? An abundance. Oh, right. The men wanting extra food. No, I have to slap their hand away from it. Like that. Slap them on the wrist. -2 morale. Okay, let's enter Peterhead. Richard Holt says he's played Rise of Legends quite a lot. It's the other 2 games he hasn't played. I don't know what other 2. Rise of Nations. Yeah, Rise of Nations is not more complicated than Rise of Legends. They did Rise of Nations after Rise of Legends. I mean, they were adding systems in that game, not taking them away. Right, let's check out the paper, see if they have any quests for us. Yes, good. This is just what we wanted. Yamal Harvey. I like how they name their killer beasts. This one you only have to be level 9 to hunt this one. Now, here's one thing I wish. So my main complaint so far is this nonsense here. Is seriously, especially later in the game, you've got bunches of dudes with bunches of traits. I don't need to be clicking around and then having to click through here. Like if I want to look for my one guy who's got the, cabins mate ability or whatever, I don't have to click here and then click to see there and then click there. It's inane that only 2 traits are being shown at a time. I have no idea what they were thinking. So that's my main complaint. My other complaint is I'd like to look at the map right now. Like where I'm being sent for this whaling area, how far away is it? Because I'd like to know when I stock up. Okay. All right. Wait, what? How do we now have a guy with captain's cabin skill? All right, well, I'll research that. That's exactly what I was talking about, is who has captain's cabin skill? Oh, he does. Oh, good. Alex, yeah, my level 10 dude. Of course he does. What else does he have? Black Market. Merchant and shipwright buy prices. All right. And Man of Masses. Plus 10 morale. Good. I'll take it. All right. Let's go find some better whales. All right. That quest is... Oh my gosh. They're way out there. All right. Well, I need to go over there anyway, I guess. It'll give us time to listen to shanties. Alright, well, just to be safe, I'm going to go to Nantucket, and then we're going to follow the path of the Grace. You hit a rock. The hole's leaking. It's taking our water. It's my own fault for sailing through that area. Fix the gap and prioritize saving food, or just focus on fixing things. Lose 3 to 10 barrels. I don't want to lose all my expensive grog. There. I saved all the barrels. See how good I am? Narwhals are in season. Alright, so now, let's see. Someone else wants to visit his sister. It's her wedding. Sure. Alright, Alex, you're level 10. We'll do that. Just don't get shot like the other guy did. Looks like it's down here in, was that New Orleans? Looks like. Storm. Oops. This little red thing here. Wait. Yeah, it means we're late. We could have stopped and hunted narwhal, but we're not going to do that. Standard shelving upgrade. We now have standard shelving, which gives us more room in our... Now, these upgrades, if I wanted to buy a new ship, for instance, let's say I wanted to get from a rotten sloop to a rotten schooner, which will hold more crew members. It's got it's got rooms that you don't have. It's here. My technologies carry over. As counterintuitive as that is. 2 whaleboats. Ooh, what does that mean? Man, I want 2 whaleboats. I didn't know you could get that. You gain compartment, but look how expensive it is. I've got to go find some more lucrative whales before I can do that. All right, and to queue up here... don't really care about the rate. Here we go. We'll queue up a better... We're going to research standard lenses. We are not going to go visit the dude's sister yet. That can wait. I mean, he didn't give us a deadline for the wedding. I don't think he did he? So, dude wants to go to his sister's wedding. Let's see when... Yeah, there's no deadline there. It's just at a certain point. But for now, we are going to follow the path of the Grace. And then check out this whaling area. Maybe get a shanty on the way? Your lookout spots a ship in trouble. Okay, this is what we're looking for, I think. Yep, looks like the one you're looking for. It's rapidly sinking. So I think these are the same options as before. Money and risk a crew member. Goods and risk a crew member. Look for survivors and risk nothing, but maybe get prestige, or pretend that we didn't see. Let's just look for survivors, and we got prestige. Good. Now, do we go back in? No, we have to, because we have to go back and turn the quest in. Yeah, that whole swimmer thing. I'm not going to deal with that. Oh, and now we can just head up to... all right, we've randomly found a whale. This could be a hunting area. Let's see what we've got. Is it something... Oh, we don't get to see what it is. Whoa. Okay, I've never fought killer whales before. These guys look like jerks. What is this? Spy hop. Adds plus... He's buffing. Killer whales buff each other because they're pack creatures. That is rude. Alright, well, let's thin these buggers out. At least they've got blubber on them. Well, that'll undo the bite. And yeah, now try your spy hop on someone else. We'll add bleed. Take that, Orca. What was he doing? Yeah, a bite and a bleed on John. All right. $12 blubber. Now see that? Now we're talking. This is how we're gonna make the money for a better ship. Yeah, it's a killer whale hunting ground. Ooh. Yeah, let's do it. Let's hunt for killer whales. All right, so let's see real quick. No. All right, John, you got bit, so fine. Hang out in there. I'm actually gonna. I don't know if this is necessary, but I'm gonna put this guy up here to double our field of view. I'm assuming, I don't know specifically what that does, but I'm assuming that'll mean we're more likely to spot killer whales. All right, let's hunt whales.
Around Cape Horn, we're bound to go.
These are not the lyrics.
Around Cape Horn in the...
John is still a little injured. Yikes, 1 killer whale, an adult. All right, damage against targets already attacked in the same phase. So I guess that's just if there's a pack of them. And you'll notice this bad boy's got a ton of hit points. All right, Cornelius, don't fall out of the boat. Now, we only ever get to use one of ours per turn, so... he did a lot of damage. I'm not... Maybe we should have brought along a scientist to heal. You know what? If someone's gonna die, it can be Cornelius. I'm okay with that. Oh yeah, adverse winds mean we do less damage. All right. This does not show who's being attacked, by the way. Oh, Cornelius, huh? The guy who can't swim didn't make it. Oh well, it's too bad. Ah, look, he's doing some special thing up here. Well, let's see if you even get to fire that off, Mr. Killer Whale. Yeah, crash dive. So this means now he has doven. I cannot attack him while he's dove. That's why fastening would help him. What is this icon? Oh, they're level class. Look, strike. I can't strike. It does nothing because he dove, so I just continue. Wait, he can't bite while he's doving? What kind of supernatural ability is that? Oh, he's gonna get it now. Alright, see now the killer whales have a bunch of hit points, and that we're short one hunter. Let's go back to Nantucket. The morale loss there. Can't say I blame you, John. Buried at sea. Alright, let's go find someone who can swim. Why is our morale so low?
To the next payday, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her.
Morale. I love this here. Oh, because someone died. Yeah, sure. Minus 10 morale. Alright, that makes sense. We're not going to lower the boat.
Well, the work was hard and the voyage was long. and the gales were strong, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her, oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done, and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Well, the wind was foul and the
What is
sea
this?
ran
I think
high.
it's...
Leave her, Johnny,
Yeah, because I didn't have anybody in the hold. There was no maintenance being done.
and none went by,
Yeah, he was just in here
and it's
sleeping.
time for us to leave her.
Yeah, alright.
Leave her, Johnny, leave her, oh, leave her.
Alright, so, I made $467 off of killer whale blubber. Get our reward for that. I could deliver goods. I don't have the cargo capacity for that. Let's get another hunter. Wait, let's queue up. Oh no, we're currently researching something. That's what that's showing me. Okay, so... We've got plenty of prestige. We could afford Abraham. He's got these skills. He's sociable, +1 morale per crew member on the ship. And he's a teetotaler. He won't drink any of our grog, but he's sickly. He has fewer hit points per level, but with 42, that's fine. Abraham, welcome aboard. I'm good. Let's just go back down there. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I want to check now. Like, I can't look at the map. I want to check whether how much longer the killer whales are active. So I don't want to mess around with narwhals. I guess we do have that quest to go up there by Hawaii to check out that whaling area. Marcusson asks, if the game has an end date, or would you keep going as long as you don't die? I don't know, Marcusson. It does have a boss fight. Like, you do track down and fight Moby Dick at a certain point. The killer whales are good through March 19th, so only a couple more weeks. All right, let's go check out this. These little, hey, I want to go visit my sister things. They're like little multiple choice text adventure kind of things. I wish someone would build the Panama Canal already. Ah, we found some sea life. Looks like down here in the Gulf of Mexico. All right, now we're talking. Okay, so this is going to be a ton of blubber. It's okay, I don't have anyone who's going to die if they get knocked overboard. That's likely to happen here. Here's where, because I'm probably going to be in this for the long haul. Well, I don't know about this. 50% damage in feeding areas. Why is it inactive? Oh, I guess we're not in a feeding area. Oh, are there mating areas and feeding areas? Huh. Alright, well, fortunately, he's not doing extra damage. Oh, come on, guys. Seriously? Alright, well, let's take this baby out of the equation. A peduncle throw knocks him overboard. Wait, I thought it did. Okay, well, it didn't. And you'll note, by the way, I can change the different dice I want my guys to use. Science dice is for healing. Disabled by the random condition. Right, okay, which I wouldn't do that. So, my main guy, because he's a hunter, but I did put a point in science, he can switch over to healing if he needs to. Oh, come on. How did everybody miss? These dice are rigged. Now we're talking. Yeah, look at Abraham there with his 14-point throw. You go, Abraham. You're my Starbuck. There we go. So, this is what humpbacks will do, is they knock you overboard, jerks. And now he's gone underwater. I can't attack him, so I'm just going to go ahead and roll science dice, maybe get a little healing. Yes. So we'll do first aid. Even though he's in the water, we can first aid him, right? Yes. Just reach over the gunwale of the boat and apply a bandage. Gunwale, is that what you call the side of the boat? Alright, let's go back to this. Yeah, fasten him. Let's see you try to dive away now, you stupid whale. And plus, why don't you bleed, too? Alright, so he did his thing where he knocked him overboard, and he tried to dive, but he couldn't because, look, he's fastened. So we will now finish him off, and let's see how much blubber you get from an adult humpback whale. 24. Quite the haul. How much is that worth? Look as I fill up. Yes, $600 of blubber. Yeah, it is. Oh, sweet. It's a mating area. So mating area, mating area. Oh, feeding area. All right, so there's feeding and mating areas. Okay. Let's keep going. Wait, how long is this good till? March 19th. Oh, we've only got a few more days. Yeah, let's keep hunting for whales. All right, it's raining. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, okay, they're babies. that scared me for a minute there. Alright, now all their stuff is going to get to fire off, because that's how nature works. They get to do all their things. Mankind can only do one of their things. We will... I wonder, is there a thing with, like, experience point? That can't be the case, but... Like, do I get extra XP for doing the kill? Oh, look, I got knocked in the water. Oh, that's why you have multiple boats, I bet. Of course, because each boat can throw... I need a bigger boat. Oh, come on, guys. Seriously? I just got Pete Uncle thrown again. Let's finish this one off. And this guy might take a couple of hits. Yeah. Man, I'm taking a dinging there. If your main captain dies, it's game over. So don't let him die. And I'll go ahead and take the killing blow. Oh, look at all of this blubber, which we're going to have to... throw a bunch of food overboard in order to make room for it. Excuse me. Why is my cargo's 70 because I installed shelving, if you recall. Look at this. All right. And the XP doesn't seem to vary based on who got the kill, so it doesn't matter. But check out that morale. That extra point of prestige. Let's just go to this thing here on the way, and then we'll... Yeah, we're going to this wedding, and we're bringing a whole bunch of blubber with us. Alright, what sailors are we doing this on behalf of? Alex, who is who again? Alex, alright, okay, he's basically our helmsman, our captain. Alright, Alex. After waiting for the man to come back for hours, you head to the mainland to see what's going on. Every single time I've done one of these missions where somebody has like, hey, I need to go visit my brother, sister, wife, mom, they get off the ship and this thing here comes up. And it's like, well, after a long time he hasn't come back, you better go find out what the deal was. By following instructions of the village, you manage to reach your crew member's sister's house, a majestic ranch. When you knock the door, your man welcomes you. I bet you didn't expect this luxury. You see, my brother-in-law is a merchant, a wealthy one. Come inside. They're happy we're here. They would love to repay your favor. What can we do for you, Captain? All right, so we can take some money, 200 bucks. We can take +2 prestige. We can take extra barrels. We don't have room for them. Or we can get the trait Grateful, which the game is not telling me what it does. I know this one, and I like it a lot. Shoot. I think does it improve morale? You know what? I'm taking Grateful. Okay, Alex, you got the trait Grateful. +50 morale. There you go. That is a good trait. I don't know why that's not green. All right, let's go sell. Let's go back to Nantucket. Sell this blubber. Let's see. Blubber price $21.31. Blubber price here $29. Blubber price here $24. We are definitely going to Horta. One of your men, pleased by the stellar zone, decides to follow your lead and become a better man and sailor. Well, I could have imparted a trait on him, but I don't have any of them. I'm not smart, an old sea dog, or sociable. So I have to tell him to go away, and he takes a 5-point morale hit. Oops. I'm going to sail around this whirlpool. I don't like the look of that. Let's, I mean, I don't have any room to pick up. Yeah, I do have 3. Okay, let's just see what it is. Oh, yikes. Alright, this turned, okay, jeez, oh, so much blubber that I'm not gonna be able to carry. Shoot. Alright, well, get that, newborn humpback whale out of the way. Alright, so this guy's gonna kick us around a fair bit. Fortunately, the guy who doesn't have any harpoon skills fell in the water. I'm okay with that. Oh, he's underwater. I can't do anything, right? Shoot a monkey. Dagnabbit, come on. Everyone got a miss. Everyone. Every single one of you jerks. Oh, the worst whaling boat ever. Alright, so protective maneuver, give immunity to a character for the round. So if I do this, I can't strike the stupid whale. So as long as the whale doesn't attack John, we're going to be okay. Whale, don't attack John. Okay, you can knock him in the water, just don't attack him. That's alright. Alright, you guys better... Come on! Stupid whale. Haha. Alright. There we go. Now we're talking. I feel like I just want to get rid of... Whoops. Oh, shoot. How far are we from Nantucket? Can't quite tell. I want all of this blubber, I tell you. All of it. I've gone mad for blubber. Alright. You want to be the kind of food... Okay, whatever. Oh, wait. Someone could get scurvy. Dagnabbit, I got scurvy. What does scurvy do? Can't we just eat some of the whale blubber? Scurvy. Maximum hit points reduced. Alright, well, I'm going to shake it off, right? You get over scurvy, don't you? There we go. Oh, look at all the money I made. $1,443. We're not doing that. It needs 75 whole points. We don't have that kind of room to be running around with stuff. All right, we can't do upgrades here, but we do need to buy a bunch of stuff. So, now that we know... Oh, shoot, I just sold my last one. Now that we know where the humpback whales are at, let's go back out there. Markinson says, yeah, get vitamin C for scurvy. That's not permanent, right? It's not like malaria where you get it and it's permanent. Harpoons in Honolulu and a crow's nest in Nantucket. All right, so the killer whales are coming over here. Or, sorry, the humpback whales. All right, well, let's go get our better harpoons in Nantucket. I'm going for it. Yep, I'm a teetotaler. So I don't consume grog. Well, updating log, one of the men knocks on your door with a troubled face. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I need to ask something. My son is ill, and I took a loan from some shady men. Now they want their money back, and they're threatening to harm my family. Would you help me? I'm sorry, we have more pressing business, or we'll do our best to help you. Oh, I guess it's going to unlock a quest. I don't... What... Dude, I'm a... Oh my gosh, things I do for my employees. Alright, so Abraham has a quest now. Well, at least it's local. Alright, so we picked up our harpoons, right? Did we? No. Oh, the harpoons are in Honolulu. What was I thinking? We picked up something, whatever. Let's get something else queued up, though. Let's start researching... That is... Oh, right. That's in Honolulu. An even better crow's nest. I thought we could do this. Why can't we do this? Not supported by the current ship. Right. Alright. So... I really don't care if I heal 1 hit point or 2 hit points a day. Alright, I'm just going to get a better... we're going from standard lenses to good lenses. Yes, if you listen to the Quarter 3 movie podcast, firstly, apologies for the last one. I just was so out of it. I probably shouldn't have recorded, but I just like faded halfway through it. But our next podcast will be our favorite movies of 2010. And that'll be recorded in Sunday night and posted late Sunday night. All right, let's see what Abraham's personal issue is, and then we're going to head up. Where's our other... Yeah, get our harpoons from Honolulu. All right, so look, we dock, and watch this. Here's what's going to happen. I I think this is the thing where the guy's not going to come back and we're going to have to go see what's going on. Yeah, we wait for hours for him to come back. We head to the mainland to see what's going on. They just leave us hanging. By following the village instructions, you reach the guy's house, a wooden house just outside the village. Your man speaks with two shady men. As soon as they realize you're listening, your man smiles and says, "Captain, I told you to wait on the ship. Now we'll have to rob you here before emptying your ship." What? Oh wait, this is my like level 8. I have something for you. Dynamite. But I don't have the grenade skill, unfortunately. I will pay whatever you want. Just leave the ship alone. Just take what you want from the ship and leave us alone. He can take barrels because I don't have any blubber. Petty thieves, I will give you nothing but pain. I like the sound of that one. I could get $200 from it. Wait, so is my guy a traitor? Man. Or, I'm not gonna pay them. Let's fight them. Here we go. I fight them. Petty thieves, I will give you nothing but pain. Should I do that? Is that pride just effing with me? To quote Pulp Fiction. I'm doing it. Yes. No. Ah. Wait, what happened? You fight them. Take them down one by one. You empty their pockets, return to your ship. One man down, but with heavier pocket. Dagnabbit. That was Abraham, our guy who was like hitting really hard. He betrayed us. What a jerk. Alright, Abraham. Just get another harpooner. Can you believe Abraham? How long was he with us and he goes and he does that? Unveil the Effie's destiny. Alright. Alright. Where's a harpooner that's not going to betray me? I've got, yeah, I could hire Cornelius. Xenophobic, -2 morale per crew member with a different nationality. I think we're all Americans. So we have him. So Cornelius, if he wants to be a xenophobe, that's fine. Look at these skills he's got. Covering fire, cannons. So we could research cannon. Oh, and grenade command during combat. Where were you, Cornelius, when we were dealing with those other petty thieves? Now, the reason you wouldn't want to hire Cornelius, maybe hire this guy, is look at the percentage of the take that they get. So maybe I should now start to think about that. Maybe we should get a craftsman. No, my experience is just easier to just punch a bunch of whales early on. Let's take this. We're going to hire Warren, who's an orphan. All right. I'm a little unclear. Like, this obviously means I've sailed here between these times, and they're humpback whales because they go to mate there. This just means, let's see, so December 21st to March 19th, but then come March 20th to April 19th. So I guess they're going back and forth? Is it like mating and feeding? I don't know. Let's go down here and check it out in the way. Oh, and we've got that quest to unveil the Effie's destiny. Oh, there's the Effie. You clearly hear gunfire coming from not far away. Looking at the horizon with your spyglass, you see the ship you were looking for fighting some savages. So I don't want to fight savages yet, because man-to-man combat's a little different. I'm not confident in my ability at that yet. Let's try this thing here. You know what? Let's try it. A canoe encounter. don't know that... Alright, shoot. Yeah. So 2 war canoes. I got a bunch of hit points. Random human gets stunned. Thanks. Why did it have to be me? They're humans. They could be stunned. And they're both going to get their attacks. Oh, okay. See how hard they hit. Strike 7 and strike 8. Alright. Yeah! That's me. If I die, it's game over. Don't attack my main guy. Oh, man. Okay, you guys ready to see the tombstone? That was lame. Killed by guys in a canoe. So this is not a roguelike because there's no like high score list. This little screen right here, it's not stored anywhere. So actually, what auto save, right? Let's see where that was. Oh, this is even before. I wonder if this is going to be the same encounter. Am I supposed to be saving myself? I guess I should. Yeah, it is the same encounter. Could you like save scum and just check for a new roll? Well, I failed the roll that time. All right. Huh. All right. Well, at any rate, so you guys get the rough idea. That's this is out on the 18th. Not a roguelike. It does not have any sort of progression once you die and then start a new game. There's no procedurally generated terrain, although there's plenty of randomness, I presume. There is permadeath, as you just saw. When your guy dies, you have to reload. I didn't get to show you much of the hunting. I got to show you a little bit of the basic combat interface. I didn't get to show you anything with the better ships, but you got an idea for where it goes. So Picaresque Studios releases this on January 18th on Steam. I might be playing more of it. I'll see if I get a little further with this. Maybe see if I can get a better ship going and some interesting stuff. Because I know you also have battles against Krakens and whatnot, as well as, of course, there's a boss battle against Moby Dick at the end. Spoiler. So I will be back on Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific, and after about an hour of streaming at 7 p.m. Pacific, we'll do a drawing for Request Wednesday and figure out what I'm live streaming on Wednesday. I haven't looked at the list yet. I don't know what crazy things you guys have been voting for, but we'll find out on Monday, so join me then. Hope everyone's having a great new year. Stay warm. If you're out there at that bomb, cyclone, vortex, blast, chill radius, or whatever it is that the news makes sound so dire to those of us on the West Coast. If you're getting over the flu like me, get over quickly. It's no fun, is it? And have a great weekend. We'll see you guys Monday. Cheers. I'm sorry we didn't get to hear the rest of that Rowdy Randy sea shanty. That's great. I'm going to go find that on YouTube and listen to that now. All right. See you guys Monday. Cheers.